Okay, guys, so I have a confession to make. I did not see the full Top Gun. I know. Boo, boo, fake fan, fake fan. However, I did see the last 10 minutes of it, so, I know about the guy's dad, Russo's dad dying and stuff like that. I saw those scenes, so I kind of get the gist. It's about pilots, not the most strong story ever. But today I'm gonna be talking about Top Gun Maverick because I'm gonna be reviewing a movie I did see. I just saw it tonight, by the way. And as we all know, most sequels that come out 20 plus years later are dog shit. Looking at you, Star Wars. Looking at you, Jurassic World. Abolishing the Matrix 4. I hope that one kind of sucked. But Top Gun Maverick proved us all wrong. When I first saw the trailer for Top Gun Maverick, I was like, oh, look, another legacy sequel. Then I saw it, and I was like, damn, this movie is actually really good. The edge of the seat action is really balanced out with a halt because it's not just like boom, boom, action, action. You actually, you actually feel for the characters. Tom Cruise does a great job. He always does 100%, and in this movie, he's just really good. He has a sincerity about him, but still like this energetic, just leading man energy that you love from him. Acting was really good. Considering it's by the guy who made Tron Legacy, man, he really traded up, I guess. All of the visuals, the effects, the use of like natural effects or CGI. I mean, obviously they use CGI, but a lot of it was actually in a plane. It just makes you feel like you're there with them, which I think a lot of movies, modern movies, don't exactly have. For example, like Marvel movies, they kind of feel synthetic sometimes, even though they have great plots, they look synthetic. And in Star Wars, they just film in front of green screens when you don't even need it. Like they film a green screen of the desert. It's like, guys, deserts exist. But this movie, it just really they really make use of their practical effects, and I really like that. Now, the soundtrack and the score, I'm not a huge fan of Hans Zimmer. I've explained that in my reviews for Dune and Cut. I just don't like the guy. But I feel like the fact that he wasn't the only composer, and he was also working with Lady Gaga and the guy who did the score from the first movie, helped a lot. It wasn't as, distracting as it is in his other stuff. A lot more subtle, which I could appreciate. It wasn't just like bah, bah. It actually sounded like music. Sometimes it sounded a little too soundscapey, but for the most part it wasn't as noticeable, which I think is a good thing. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it flew by. Literally flew by. I'm so funny because the pacing was just really good. It wasn't too long of a movie where you got bored, but it wasn't too short where you're like, oh, that's it. Like I said, Tom Cruise was great, but so is Miles Teller. I've been a fan of Miles Teller since Whiplash. I think he's a great actor, and it's nice to see him in another one of these big roles, isn't it, Momo? Momo should have been in this movie. It was also cool seeing Ed Harris in something. Obviously he was in more of it, but he was probably busy with Westworld or something. It's also nice to see Val Kilmer, even if it was one little scene. It was just nice to see him in the movie because I know he's been having a rough life these past few years with the throat cancer and stuff, and I think they integrated that into the movie well. But he just has a lot of heart, and you could tell him and Tom Cruise in the one scene together had great chemistry. Jennifer Connelly was good. I think she had really good chemistry with Tom Cruise. Um, he seems in a way similar to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, how they're still energetic and they're still the same character, but they have this wiser, more mature feel to them, the more of a mentor, which I actually like, instead of making them complete losers like Luke Skywalker. Yeah, there's really nothing I could critique about the movie. I feel like some of the other younger pilots could have got a little bit more character development because the only ones we really saw get character development was Rooster and Hangman or whatever his name is. I was expecting Starbuck to show up, but then I realized, wait, this isn't Battlestar. But yeah, besides that, I think the story was just perfect in every way. It was visually stunning, lots of action, but the emotional story of how Tom Cruise has to let go of the past, forgive himself for what happened to Miles Teller's dad, and Miles Teller has to let go of the fact that Tom Cruise set his career behind to work together and stop the enemy. We never find out who this enemy is, but it's just the enemy. I'm just gonna pretend like it's China to make me feel better. But yeah, there's just the actual plane scenes. It wasn't CGI. Those were actual planes. Just made the movie feel more authentic. So yeah, really good seeing it in theaters because I feel like it wouldn't have the same effect on your TV. No matter how good your TV is, there's nothing like going to a theater, a packed crowd, and just seeing a movie. It's great, especially on Discount Tuesdays. Yeah, but either way, I probably will get the DVD for this when it comes out. If it's not going to be on streaming, I don't know if it would be. But if it isn't, then I'll definitely buy it because I would watch it again. You know? At the moment, it's number two on my best movies of the year list, right behind Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it's going to be really hard to top that one. Hey, number two is still a pretty good spot. By the way, I saw this trailer before the movie of this really dumb horror movie called Smile. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to review that movie when it comes out, because it looks so bad, like something I would love to watch. Just, I love bad movies like that. But anyway, Top Gun Maverick, great film. I'm gonna give it a B plus. It's just great to see Tom Cruise in action again. He really hasn't aged much. I mean, yeah, he has a couple wrinkles now, but he still has the perfect energy, smile. He's just a charismatic man. I don't care that he's a Scientologist, as long as he's a good guy and he's making these great movies. So, yeah, I've enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and until then, peace.